only his own generation remains always a child. Cicero. I never got the chance to meet my grandfather. I wasn't able to laugh at his jokes or sit on his lap and hear him tell epic stories of the past, or really get to look him in the eyes and see the emotions attached to all the wonderful things that came from his legacy. I never got that chance. But I've always known somewhere deep down that where I came from was greatness. So I took a leap of faith and I applied for graduate school at the same institution that last saw my grandfather's face before he passed. Knowing the goal was a master's degree and to better my life and to reach my own goals in athletics, but also to get a sense of who this man was. And I was accepted. I earned a GA shift, and although I literally knew no one, I came. Not only know thyself, know where you have been, know where you are going, know the place of all knowing, know the present moment, unknown. So here I am, a semi-adult who thinks she knows herself and her goals, and I get thrown into an unknown in a way that I've never experienced. Here I am thinking I came here to learn about my grandfather and his legacy. But honestly, instead of getting the chance to study gleefully and dig deep into my past, I learned very quickly that Western was going to be hard. And I don't mean academically. I mean socially, emotionally, economically, spiritually. In every way I could have imagined, I was tested, and sometimes I failed. I remember getting the chance to assist with track and field with Coach Stevenson and thinking, wow, this is amazing. This must have been what my grandfather felt like. And then having to step outside of that world and back into a place of discontentment. I was a zombie. Smiling, but underneath, really trying to understand what all the pieces meant. 2 years passed. And it took 2 years for me to really realize that the hardship that I had experienced, alongside the joys of finishing a degree, completing research and a thesis on a topic that I absolutely enjoyed, working in campus recreation, and getting the chance to support a team of hardworking student athletes, was my grandfather's legacy. You see, just like you all, right now, my grandfather was unconventional. Although I never got the chance to meet him, I can just imagine what it was like being a black man growing up in his time. And I'm sure his successes were met with some excitement and enthusiasm, and others frowns and disappointments. His legacy is to work hard and to conquer no matter the circumstances in every single thing that you do. As an athlete, be the elite you. As a student, understand that your education is worth something. And as a human being, bring light to the world. We have enough sadness and pain. Be a beacon of compassion and good will and love your brothers and sisters. Because if not you, then who? Understand that life will give you many hurdles that you will have to endure. But relying on your form with one foot in front of you and the other kicked behind, touching the existence of where you've been, your head planted, but gently gazing forward, with the understanding that you know where you're going. The determination and will inside of you as you are finishing the race to realize that you are the place of all knowing. That your journey generates from only you, but crossing the finish line in the present moment and relishing in every single one of your personal victories. My grandfather would have wanted that. It will hurt, it will take time, it will require dedication, it will require willpower, you will need to make healthy decisions, it requires sacrifice. You will need to push your body to the max, there will be temptation, but I promise you, when you reach your end goal, it's worth it. Unknown. So, if I don't pass anything on to you today, I would like for you to remember 3 things. Your past determined where you are now. And your future is set upon your will and determination to realize your goals. But the beauty is in the present. Make healthy decisions, push yourself, and live only one day at a time. Experience only today. Be in the present moment. Everything will work out as it's supposed to be. I'm living proof. My grandfather is living proof. But today the world needs the unconventional you. Thank you.